The competition to find the best young cook in the country is back. From over 1,000 applications, only 32 cooks have made it to the heats. Now, top chef John Torode and food blogger and TV cook Donal Skehan have to decide which cook is good enough to win the title of Junior MasterChef.
Junior MasterChef, we've got 4 cooks who are all really passionate about cooking.
They're going to be keen to impress, but it's down to whose food tastes the best.
They're going to face 2 tough challenges. First, a masterclass from me. I'm going to teach them how to make pain perdu with poached figs and spiced cream. Stick your nose in that.
Oh, sweet.
And then the pressure is on because they're going to be cooking their 2 favourite dishes for us.
Boom.
Competing today are Laura, Tom, Aisha and Guy.
I watched Junior MasterChef last time and it was amazing, and look, here I am now.
I'm pretty competitive. I want to get through. I want to get as far as I can.
I'm just excited. I'm not nervous at all because I've got so much confidence in me.
I'm definitely ready for the competition today. Bring it on.
Only one can become a quarter-finalist, and I know it's going to be a tricky decision.
G'day and welcome to Junior MasterChef. Today our masterclass is pain perdu, poached figs and spiced cream. The first thing I'm going to do is poach the figs. Have you all eaten figs before?
Yes.
So you take a fork and you're just going to puncture the outside of the skin so the figs cook from the inside, not just the outside. Good amount of raspberries go into the poaching pot at the same time. Sprinkle sugar across the top of your fruit so it's even, and then cover with a little bit of cold water. Onto a high heat. Now, if you're going to do this at home, make sure that you've got a responsible adult with you. It's going to cook for about 3 minutes. Now, this here is a panettone, a very, very sweet Italian bread. Cut it in half, open it up, and look inside there. That's an amazing thing.
I think it smells kind of nutty.
Fruity.
Find yourself a cutter and cut into our bread, and then spread with butter. Place our disc onto the tray, and then we're going to sprinkle the whole thing with some soft brown sugar.
Next, John takes the figs out of the poaching liquid. He leaves the juice in the pan to reduce or boil down so it's thicker and stronger in flavour.
They look wonderfully tender.
With a little bit of brown sugar, and that'll melt into the syrup as it's in the oven. When you're putting anything in the oven, always use a cloth. And away we go. So now we're going to make the spice cream. Cardamom is a spice, and all spices need to be heated before you use them. Does anyone know what this is?
It's a vanilla pod.
It is. Inside this wonderful casing, there is a black, sticky mixture, which is the actual vanilla flavouring. Our cardamom pods now have roasted. Add some sugar, a little bits of vanilla that we scooped out, and that's going to be mixed to make our spice cream. Stick your nose in that.
Oh, sweet.
And then whisk it together.
Meanwhile, the fruit syrup has reduced down.
It coats the back of my spoon, and I know that's ready to go. Right, time to put it on a plate. Remember, always hold a tray with a cloth. Place it onto the plate. And then our syrup. And last but not least, our spice cream. So there it is, pain perdu with poached figs and spiced cream.
It looks amazing.
Do you think you can do it?
I hope so, yeah.
You're going to have 40 minutes to cook this dish. I hope you've listened and you've learned.
Good luck, guys, and try and make it as good as John's.
That'll be all right. Yeah, that'll be all right. First of all, wash your hands.
9-year-old Laura is from West Sussex, where her family keep their own sheep and pigs.
I started cooking when I was about 3 or 4. I cook on the weekends. Every day. Something will be cooked.
Laura,
Yes.
how are you finding doing this recipe?
It's okay, yeah. I'm enjoying it so far.
Laura, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a paediatrician, but if I can't, I would love to be a chef.
Okay.
I like to cook, and I think that kind of helps me to be a doctor with all the scientific things.
Wow.
9-year-old Guy is from Hertfordshire. He started cooking age 4 and recently helped cook for 10 people at a dinner party.
I love to cook because I make people happy. My main inspiration is my mum, and I also watch cooking programmes on TV.
What are your favourite kind of things to cook?
Pasta, and I do sauces, and I do chicken.
So more savoury than sweet?
Yeah,
Guy, we wish you the best of luck.
thanks.
Okay, cooks, you are halfway. You've had 20 minutes. You've got 20 minutes left.
12-year-old Aisha is from Lancashire and loves to experiment with spicing in her cooking.
My family are really proud of me for being on Junior MasterChef. All my aunties and all my uncles and my mum and my dad, like, it's once in a lifetime.
Aisha, how often do you cook?
I cook every day, basically. Yeah, I really like cooking. I love that you can experiment with all the different types of flavours and spices, and just you can make your own dishes up and just be yourself. I haven't really done anything like this before, but I do enjoy baking and things, so that's one of my specialities as well.
11-year-old Tom is from Gloucestershire and spends most of his spare time reading cookery books and experimenting with recipes.
I love cooking for my family, and I love the end product. And then when the end product comes, I just feel really proud about what I've done.
Tom, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I got the things in the oven, so I can stop worrying about that. And they're reducing, so I've just got to do my cream now.
What do you love about cooking?
I love just how you can invent new things and how you can be really creative and do whatever you want. You feel really free when you're cooking.
Do you have any idea about what you'd like to do in the future?
I'd like to be a chef. That's probably my main thing.
Five minutes to go. You should be now starting to plate up.
Last 60 seconds to finish off your dish, please.
It's now judgment time. Is the baked bread moist yet crispy on the outside? Is the fig and raspberry syrup sticky? And is the cream flavoured with enough cardamom and vanilla?
Laura, let's try yours first. I like that all your figs are standing upright and being proud on top of that wonderful piece of bread, which is crisp on the outside and soggy on the inside. Your syrup is reduced to absolute perfection, and your cream is wonderful and mellow and fragrant with your spice. It's very good indeed.
Thank you.
You've got that lovely sweetness in there. The cream really cuts through any of the tartness from that syrup. Is very, very tasty. I think this is a really well executed dish, so well done.
Amazed. I actually got it right.
Good.
I feel over the moon that it actually went really well, and I'm really glad. Yeah.
Aisha?
The figs are ripe and tasting of roses. The raspberries are sweet but yet sharp, and there's a flow of vanilla coming through the background of the cream, and your use of spicing is extraordinary because that background of cardamom is wonderful. The bread, I love the crispy outside, but the inside I wouldn't mind to be a bit soggy, and that's because there's probably not enough figs on there.
Those wonderful spices in there, you've really got it right. If you'd cut that bread just a tiny bit thinner, it would have become a little bit more soggy.
My dish went really well. The judges said some really nice things, so I'm really happy about that.
Guy, let's give yours a go.
I especially love your presentation. It's really beautiful with all those little dots. The cream is beautiful and you get that lovely cardamom coming through. But the bread is done just a little bit too much and you're getting a little sense of the burntness in there.
Yeah.
You put lots of syrup on your bread and it's made it really soggy, and I like that.
Well, I'm pleased what I have done because I've never tried it before and they liked it.
Tom, looking good. Can we try it?
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
I really like this dish. It's very, very rich. It's quite caramelized. I love that the figs are perfectly cooked.
Tom, the way your dish shines and shimmers, saying, look at me, eat me, I'm delicious. And it is really delicious. The bread is soggy and crispy on the outside. Your figs are poached beautifully. But the funny thing is, you've reduced your syrup almost down to jam. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? I really like it. Really sticky and sweet. I think that's brilliant. I might even change my recipe, Tom.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to like the jam, but then he said about the jam. I loved it, and then I was really happy. It was a big weight off my shoulders, that.
Round one done. Thanks again. Off we go.
I thought you were saying, well, you shouldn't have done that. But then he went, but I liked it. And I went, oh, right.
Well, they liked my presentation.
I'm really excited because I think we've got 4 very good cooks.
Well, it'll be interesting when we finally see them cooking their own food. Welcome back, guys. Now we are really looking forward to seeing the sort of dishes you like to make. But remember, it's a competition, and we can only take one person forward to the quarterfinal.
You've got 1 hour. Good luck to all of you. Let's cook. Here in the MasterChef kitchen, our cooks have us to help them out. But if anybody's doing this at home, please make sure you have a responsible adult with you. Aisha, you have the most extraordinary array of ingredients on your bench. What are your 2 dishes?
I'm making my shepherd's pie surprise. I just love cooking with spices and I love cooking with meat, and I just thought why not mix them together to make something creative.
Amazing.
And my starter is going to be some chicken kebabs with a mint and coriander chutney and a tomato salsa.
What made you choose these 2 dishes?
I love to cook this food and it's what we love best as a family.
A shepherd's pie surprise. I just wonder what that's going to be.
I don't want to ask because I want it to be a surprise.
I'm making poached eggs, asparagus with a tarragon and butter sauce, and then pan-fried trout with potato rosties, roast vine tomatoes and chorizo and green beans.
Wow. Where do you get these ideas from?
I don't know, I just heard that it was quite a challenging thing to do, quite a technical thing, so I thought I'd give it a go.
I love the sound of Tom's menu. A poached egg, asparagus, tarragon butter sauce. Brilliant idea.
Poaching an egg, he's really putting himself under a bit of pressure there to get it right. Guys, we're at the halfway mark now.
Guy, whacking great smile on your face. You look quietly confident. What are you going to cook for us?
Potato gnocchi with a pesto sauce and a chocolate and orange mousse with a chocolate crisp.
How often do you make gnocchi, Guy?
Not often. I've made it once before.
OK, and it was good?
Yep.
Chocolate and orange mousse? You've got to be very brave to do dishes like this.
I want to try and get to the quarterfinals because I love cooking and I'd like to cook for you again.
Potato gnocchi is hard to get right. Little tiny dumplings of potatoes, and they're going to be really soft, cooked very, very well, and then served with rich pesto made with basil and pine nuts, garlic and lots of olive oil. Wonderful if he gets it right.
And a chocolate mousse with orange, there's nothing better.
You've got just 15 minutes of cooking time left. Laura's given us moules marinière, a French classic way of cooking mussels, which should be rich with cream, and those mussels should be sweet and plump and flavoured with onion. Delicious.
I'm cooking moules marinière, and then for pudding I'm cooking strawberry and cream roulade.
Tell me about moules marinière and why you've decided to cook it today.
I love fish and I love cooking fish, and I love what fish does to your body, the oil in the fish. It helps the tissues of your brain and helps you in schoolwork, so I decided to cook it today.
What did you think when you first tried a mussel?
They were fabulous. I really, really enjoyed it. But it's different from my brother and sister's concern because they don't like it.
5 minutes to go. Stay focused.
Just under a minute to go.
Guys, your time is now up.
Laura has made a main course of moule marinière, a classic French recipe of mussels in a cream and garlic sauce.
Those wonderful, plump, salty mussels sitting in that sweet but yet sour sauce. I think it's an absolutely delicious bowl of food.
Thank you.
The mussels are cooked perfectly. They're nice and plump, and you've got that wonderful taste of the sea in there.
Thank you.
For her dessert, Laura's made strawberry roulade, rolled sponge filled with cream and strawberries.
The roulade rich with vanilla and sugar. It's a wonderful casing for the little tiny bit of cream, which is going with those beautiful strawberries. I think it's good. I do think that maybe that roulade needs to be cooked a little bit longer.
What I love about it the most is that wonderful freshness from those strawberries. It really sings.
I feel really, really happy. Oh, I'm just really, really, really pleased that they enjoyed my food.
Guy's starter is fresh gnocchi, Italian dumplings made with egg flour and potato, traditionally served with pesto sauce and Parmesan cheese.
Boom. Absolutely spot on. Little tiny soft dumplings of potato, well seasoned, and on top of that, salty Parmesan cheese. Really delicious. Well done, Guy.
Thank you.
The flavour of that pesto is wonderful. It's got that fantastic saltiness from the Parmesan. This is a fantastic gnocchi.
Thank you.
Guy's dessert is chocolate and orange mousse.
We've got a very, very bitter, dark chocolate mousse, little gratings of orange rind on top. It's got simplistic elegance. I love it because it's not too sweet, but for some people, it may not be sweet enough.
It's really grown up. It has that wonderful, rich, dark chocolate flavour, and the orange really has a citrus blast in there.
Thank you. So good, I can't believe it. I was amazed at what the judges said about my dishes. I think I've got a good chance.
Tom's starter is poached egg and asparagus on a crostini with a tarragon and butter sauce.
Everything is cooked really well. Your asparagus is lovely and soft with that wonderful iron-rich egg yolk running across the top, and then your wonderful crunch from the bread. It's really good, Tom. Really, really good.
Tom, the egg is beautifully cooked. You've got that lovely yolk trickling in amongst the asparagus and that crispy crostini. I think you've got this perfectly spot on.
Tom's main course is pan-fried trout with chorizo, roast fine tomatoes, and green beans on a potato rosti, a baked grated potato cake.
This dish is all about texture. The trout is cooked beautifully, the crunch of the potatoes, and then you've got that washing of tomatoes that explodes in your mouth, and the crunchiness of chorizo sausage. Everything has wonderful texture.
The fish is cooked beautifully. Those green beans on the top, the presentation is fantastic.
Tom, if you've designed these dishes yourself, I am literally blown away.
I hope I've shown them my full potential, but it's just very tense.
Aisha has made a starter of spicy chicken kebabs with a mint and coriander chutney and a tomato salsa.
These chicken kebabs have a wonderful build of spice in there, and you get that wonderful heat in the back of your throat. It's not overpowering, it's just the right amount.
Thank you.
I love your chutney, which is fragrant with mint and also coriander. The chicken itself tastes fabulous. And then the sweetness of the tomatoes, all helping just to bring the whole thing together to become something really delicious.
Thank you.
For her main course, Aisha's made shepherd's pie surprise, served with a green leaf salad.
The surprise, of course, of that shepherd's pie is twofold. One is that it's spiced really, really heavily. The other one, it's got a hard-boiled egg in it. I think it's a really delicious pie. I really like the spicing, the richness of the egg running through it as well, and even the crispy potato top. But for me, your shepherd's pie probably needs a little bit more sauce.
Aisha, the lamb you have in here is beautifully spiced. There's that earthiness of the cumin in there. I think I'll have to take that recipe.
I feel I've definitely achieved what I wanted to achieve. All my hard work, I think, has definitely paid off.
What an incredible day. I'm absolutely amazed how skillful they are as cooks.
Happy, wow. Proud.
It's amazing.
Lost for words, really.
I was really taken aback by the dedication they all put into their dishes. And I really think we saw some classy cooking today.
Now, we're going to find ourselves a quarterfinalist. Guy was really bold. Coming in here, making gnocchi, making pesto, really salty with the parmesan cheese, rich with the herbs. And then, of course, we have that chocolate mousse.
It was rich, it was dark, it was chocolatey, and everything I wanted from a mousse.
I heard some other comments and they were good, so I have to just wait and see.
Laura today showed us that she is a competent cook. Her moules marinières were fantastic. Really rich, really creamy, and they were cooked perfectly.
Then we have that roulade filled with lovely fresh strawberries, and it was really the taste of sunshine. But could have been left in the oven a little bit longer.
I really, really want to stay in the competition. I think I could get my food up to the standard that Junior MasterChef is pushing for.
Aisha was really the queen of spices today. She had them all spot on.
those chicken kebabs with the yoghurt dip was absolutely stunning. The surprise of the spicy and the egg was a great idea.
Who knew an egg in a shepherd's pie was going to work so well?
The only quibble really is over the amount of sauce in that surprise shepherd's pie.
I'd love to stay in the competition because cooking for John Torode has just been the best experience.
Tom's got style and he's got class. I think his food is really very, very clever indeed, and it's sophisticated. You know, asparagus, poached egg, tarragon butter, really big, big flavours coming together.
He showed us he could cook fish, and he showed us he had a really good handle on strong flavours. Those Rosties were amazing. He really pulled it off.
It's tense because I don't know what's going to happen now, so I think it's going to be a tough competition for the judges.
Every one of them came in and produced really good quality food.
Every one of us did 110%.
We've all done really well.
I'm proud.
And good luck.
But for me, there is one person in this room who absolutely shines as bright as a beacon.
You showed us that you were passionate about cooking, you had the skill, and you really produced tasty dishes.
But we only have one quarter-final place to give. Our quarter-finalist is Tom. Congratulations.
Well done, Tom.
Oh, it's really great. I'm really happy.
Disappointed because I didn't get through to the quarterfinal, but I don't mind that because I have fun.
I tried my best. I did what I could. I've had so much fun cooking and meeting everyone here.
I'm quite happy as well because I got this far and the judges really like my food. I think Tom will go quite far in the competition. I'm really happy for him.
I'm really proud of myself. It's amazing to get this far, and now I just want to go on and win it.
Tom will be back for the quarter-final, where he'll compete with 3 other heat winners for the title of Junior MasterChef.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make John's Masterclass dish, visit CBBC's Junior MasterChef page for the recipe.